Macy's excited to go on her first mission with me. I'm glad she's not afraid, but some fear is good to have. We patiently awaited our mission. The wait wasn't too long. Atop a mountain is a town called Highwater Ridge. This place has had an anomaly since the town formed. However, despite it, they have not sent any complaints about it. We are to assess this anomaly for its danger level and capture it if it proves to be dangerous. Once we arrived at Highwater Ridge, I noticed the town was eerily quiet. There's a palpable sense of dread in the air. We get to a hotel and purchase a room. The entire time, the receptionist attempted to get us to leave. That's a terrible business model for a hotel. Once we're settled in our room, we leave to investigate the town. Just behind the town is a large mountain ridge. There's a figure walking along it. It walks in an almost robotic fashion. I just decide to ignore that for now and find out what the townsfolk know. Most people refuse to talk to me about it. As we walk through the town, most people stare at us. We were at the edge of the town when we found our first clue. A woman in her mid-40s was carrying a large sack. We got closer. Macy talked to the woman while I looked at the sack thing. It was made of a mixture of paper, skin, and sinew. No one else nearby even gives this a second thought, but I just find this creepy. Macy returns and the woman moves on. Macy tells me that this is common for these people. They call the anomaly the husk of Highwater Ridge. It stays on the ridge during the day, but at night it will venture closer to town. If someone gets too close to the anomaly, or looks at it too long up close, it will turn into what the woman was hauling. They call them husks. The woman was going to leave it at the edge of town. She was having a hard time since that was her son. The woman said most people will burn the husks as a sort of ritual to keep the anomaly away. She couldn't bring herself to do it, so she's leaving her son out instead. They tend to disappear if they're left out for a night. I take Macy and we find the husk the woman was carrying. I take out a bright orange paper and I secure it to the husk. I tell Macy I plan to track the husk and see where it goes. On the piece of paper is a tracker. With that, we return to the hotel. It's starting to become nighttime, and the residents are all scattering. People are placing weird things around. The woman did say that people believe in rituals to get rid of the anomaly. There are ornaments made of paper, mache, and flesh. Others cover every entrance into their homes. We make it back to our room. We decide to take shifts to ensure our own safety. I took the first watch. The first few hours were normal. Eventually, some strange things began to happen. Gusts of winds out of nowhere, and the creaking of wooden bones echoing through the town. It dies down a little when it's time to switch shifts. We'd better solve this quickly. I don't want to be here any longer than we have to.